Welcome to this new episode of Degenerates in the Nosebleeds podcast. I'm your host, Lawrence, and I am joined with my co-host, Marshall. How's it going, Marshall?
It's going. It's definitely going.
As you know, hey, third time's the charm. We're reviving this thing one last time, baby. I guess you notice I said last time, Marshall, because we're not letting this thing die again. That's the thing.
We will not let this die.
Last revival, baby.
There will be a week where we miss. Probably, yes. I can already think of one in the top of my head where I won't be able to do.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. I got that same week, too. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so we'll keep it that way. But everything else, absolutely. Ready to rock and roll.
Let's go, man. I'm excited. We're 2 sleeps away from baseball season, but from when this airs, it'll be 1 sleep away, actually. So...
Oh, yeah.
We're almost there, man. I'm excited. But before we dive into that, Marshall, how was your weekend, man? What you do? What you watch? You watch any sporting events or anything?
I didn't do jack squat. I was just tired.
Nice.
But sporting events wise, for me, I watched a little basketball. You know, Final Four was on, so I watched some of that. But I've been heartbroken, so it's tough to watch college basketball. When your team loses to a 16 seed, it's very tough to watch the remaining games.
Yeah, that's tough.
So it's tough to watch, but I did watch that. But the other thing I watched, which I'm assuming you watched, and this might be a big topic point, the match play in golf.
Oh, absolutely. I knew that's what you were going to say, the Dell Technologies match play, baby. I watched every second of that thing. Minus Sunday. I didn't watch Sunday because I played golf Sunday instead.
Nice.
But
I primarily watch Sunday because I like to watch the finals and stuff like that.
Yeah, right. And I'm kicking myself that I didn't watch that because from what I saw on my phone, I was getting updates because I had a bet in there for Cameron Young to win it all.
Dude,
and
it was wild.
It was wild.
Literally, for those who don't know, it was between Scheffler, Young, Burns, and McIlroy. And it looked like Scheffler and McIlroy were about to meet in a finale, and I'm like, awesome. Two titans of golf right now. You've got McIlroy, one of the biggest names, Scheffler, one of the hottest players. Both were up on like the 16th hole at some point, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and lost it last second in like extras.
They both went to a playoff.
It's just unbelievable.
I think Cameron beat Rory on the first playoff hole, and I think Burns beat Scotty in the third on the third playoff hole, and then Burns ended up winning the whole thing, which I'm upset about.
Burns just got hot, but I was upset that the game between Burns and Young got boring.
Oh yeah,
I shut it off because Burns just absolutely killed Young. It wasn't even close.
Yeah,
congrats to Sam Burns. It's his first win in a while. He gets back on track. I mean, he's a good golfer.
Absolutely,
but. I like it close at the end. Whoever's there,
right?
Unless it's Tony Finau or our boy Sahith.
Sahith, I love Sahith, man. Give me more
Big Sahith podcast.
Yes, huge, huge. But I mean, and that's what going back to that is I made all like killer money throughout the whole week of just betting nothing on Scotty and Rory. Just Scotty, Rory, this whole weekend.
They're safe bets.
But then on Saturday, like it closed and I couldn't bet on the second round when they played because, they played 2 rounds or whatever.
Yeah.
And I couldn't bet on them to play the second round, but whatever, I did. And then the Final Four came out with the odds and I was like, you know what? Cameron Young was playing. He had a hell of a day Saturday. Hell of a day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was up 5. I think he won 5 and 4 against whoever he played in the round of 16, and then in the round of 8, he I don't know, he smashed whoever he played there too. And I was like, you know what? I'm loving the odds. I was like plus 350 or something like that for him to win. So I threw a nice little 15 spot on it, and and then I thought the money was wasted when he was down to Rory. And I was like, all right, that's done, whatever. Then I checked my phone like a couple 30 minutes or something after, and there he was. He beat him. And I was like, there's no way. And then, it was a heartbreaker to see him just completely lose it in the on Sunday. But it's all right.
You know what broke my heart, too?
Ricky
Fowler got me amped up day one. Takes down John Rahm off the start and it stinks the bed.
What did he do? How did he do Friday? Did he do Thursday and Friday?
I just know he didn't make it on. I was just so Ricky right now is arguably one of my golfers. I'm not a huge fan of him, but I just want him to win because
I
I
do
know the
too.
game of
Just
golf would
one
be
more.
so amped up.
Just one
People would be so
more.
amped up if Ricky won.
Oh,
So amped up.
absolutely. Just give me one more Ricky win on the tour, man. That's
Mm-hmm.
all everyone wants, man.
Yep. So I don't know. I
Yeah.
was just optimistic. He took down Rahm. I'm like, this is the week.
Oh,
A couple
absolutely.
days later, not even a chance.
Well, yeah, he didn't even. Yeah, it didn't look good. I hope Ricky needs to. I'm almost certain. I think there's a tournament this weekend, and I think Ricky's in it. I think he
They're
needs to
Valero, I
place.
think.
Yeah, he needs to place somewhere high to get even qualify for the Masters. Yeah, if
Really?
not, if he might even have to win the thing, if we're being honest.
No. Oh no, Ricky, come
So
on,
yeah, I would love to see Ricky in the Masters, man. Give me that. But
dude.
oh,
I'm already amped up for the Masters.
I am too. I can't wait.
I've been big into golf again. No surprise.
Oh, me too.
But yeah,
I watched so much
but
golf over the weekend.
but I think it's the betting man's dream last week for golf. For most people,
Yeah,
I
the
think
match
it's.
play is definitely a.
I feel like it's the
exciting
younger
event.
generation. The younger
Hmm.
generation really likes it more. I feel like at times.
Yeah, it's a nice little
But I
bracket
mean, the
setup.
regular
You know, you
works
got the
too.
pool play. You know, kind of have like a whole kind of. I wouldn't go this far. Obviously, it's not like I was gonna say. It's more like a World Cup setup, but obviously, it's not on the level of a World
Yeah,
Cup. I
not
mean, it's
even
the
close.
Dell Technologies match play event.
No, I just feel like it's a nice change of pace.
Oh,
That's all.
absolutely, it's amazing.
But I'm assuming not many people are going to compete this next week because
No.
some of these top guys played a bazillion holes, so
Oh
they
God, yeah.
probably
I,
give
I
themselves a
wouldn't I wouldn't
break.
even be surprised if none of them if anyone who made the round of 16, because I think if you
Yeah.
made that you qualify for the Masters. I'm assuming they're probably gonna take a couple breaks till the
Hey man,
Masters. I'm
you
assuming they're
know our
probably
boy,
not gonna play.
Heath's probably in the Masters, dude.
Really? Where's he?
He's had a
What's the
good year.
qualifications for the Masters?
Well, I don't know exactly, but prior to last week, I think he was top 10 in FedEx Cup points, and I know that like definitely gets you in. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know, a good week here or there. I think he could. I think we're seeing him in the Masters this year, which is nice. Speaking of which, I think the Masters talked about this year. They're gonna allow the live golfers back in that are already qualified from past events.
Okay.
So that'll be interesting.
Yeah. So there's plenty of ways to qualify for the Masters, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm at like 15 different ways
Oh
you
yeah.
can qualify.
I'm just saying he's gonna qualify for the top whatever ranked in the world.
Yeah. So even if
Because I
you
think
win a
it's
PGA Tour event, you go.
you're in. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, finish of the year in the top 50.
Yeah.
Be
See
in the
the thing.
top 50 of the world rankings of the turn before the
Yeah,
tournament.
I think Sahith's like in the 30s in rankings.
And then also any previous Masters winner also qualifies.
Yeah.
And then you
So
also, if you win the U.S. Open, I guess you get the next 5 Masters qualified. Same with the Open and the PGA Championship.
it makes sense because they're majors, dude.
Players is
Who doesn't want to
3.
see a major winner?
Yeah, that's interesting. No kidding. But yeah, the Players is 3 years, I guess, which is also interesting.
I mean, the players is kind of like the 5th event. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah,
Oh yeah, now I
pretty
want to
good
go.
weekend
Let
ago.
me go into this heartbreaker of Texas, man. Texas again was another moneymaker for me.
Oh yeah.
And oh man, the heartbreaker of Sunday night as I placed the Texas minus 3.5 bet,
Hmm.
and I
I'll
go,
tell you this.
and I remember it was a pretty sizable bet, and I was thinking, I will cash out on this bet if they go up big. And I'm like, I'll take my early winnings, whatever. And this is why, actually, I'm thinking of leaving FanDuel because they might be, banned from. I might be a free agent in the sportsbook world because of this mishap. And let me cash out before the game, whatever. So then, in the middle of the game, when they're up 13, I'm like, all right, I'll take my winnings now. I go look the cash out. I don't have a cash out option.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's such a sizable lead. It's so big, they're probably just like, oh, it's just going to get cashed out. There you go. No. Because then I wasn't even watching the game. Because then I looked back at my phone. I've got a Bleacher Report notification. It says Miami moves on to the Final Four, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? What just happened?
They melted and collapsed.
Oh.
Yeah, it was tough for me too because I had Texas in my bracket.
Oh man.
The funny thing is, despite this being really low seeds, my bracket looked really good until the Elite Eight happened. I had three of my four four teams remaining in the Elite Eight, and all three lost in the Elite Eight. So I have none.
I was gonna say, Marshall, you don't even want to know my bracket, man.
Oh, dude, most people had no one here.
Yeah,
I was just so stoked to be one of the rare few. I'm like, yeah, I know what I'm talking about, and then all of them lost in the Elite Eight. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Mine was a good piece of toilet paper by Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd you have winning it all?
Texas?
I had in the final. Do you want to know who I had? Purdue.
Oh no. No, in my legit bracket, even though as a Purdue fan, I had him out round 2.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
You know, honestly, I think I did. I think I had him bracket 2 where I got him out round 2 as well.
Yeah.
I just thought this was a different year, man. Like, I got all this, everyone was writing them off. I thought they were a special story.
No, you living in the area too much.
I thought it was going to be like a Jorge Soler call, man.
No, we started to stuck near the end of the year. It's no. So you got to stick to baseball for those calls, Lawrence. You got to know this.
Absolutely. Speaking of baseball, let's segue into it now, man. Let's get to the meat of the pie, baby. We are there. It's almost there. March 30th. This is actually, did you know that this is the first opening day in Major League history where all 30
I did know
MLB teams are playing? So
I knew exactly what you were about to say. Yep, it's awesome. The only horrible thing is I will be asleep when Cleveland plays.
They play. What time do they play? Like 9 o'clock?
I think they're the late game out in Seattle.
Oh,
they started at like 10. They started at 10, and I'm going to bed earlier now.
I'm looking right now.
So I'm missing the Cleveland game, which it's not the end of the world.
Oh,
but
speaking of, if you want to watch,
there's a million games.
If you're a big fan of pitcher duels, we have the Mets versus the Marlins opening day at 4:10. Max Scherzer versus Sandy Alcantara. Give me that.
I know.
Every damn
I
day
understand that.
It's gonna be 1-0 final score.
Mets.
Mm-hmm.
Mets win.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Marlins don't have the hitting.
No, absolutely not. No, you're
not comparatively.
Guardians play.
Dude.
Oh, geez, they do. My bad. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot I had them up for my schedule.
If you want to talk about the Guardians, this day has been an up and down day for the Guardians.
Up and
first things first.
Yeah. How's it been up and down?
What do you want to know? What do you want to? Oh well, you want me to bring the down first?
Yeah, I haven't heard the down. Yeah.
Tristan McKenzie's out 2 to 8 weeks.
No.
Yep. Right before the start of the season. So Sticks is out, which hurts because I really like McKenzie because he was starting to get he started to catch his rhythm. So he's going to be injured to start the season. So that was the down. It was early this morning they announced it. Like he'll be out the first couple weeks.
I was gonna say I don't know how I missed that.
Dude, it just wasn't talked about much. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It just broke my heart, and the other news overshadowed it. So that was the down. I started the morning in the down.
I was gonna say start the up, because the up's huge.
The up. I'm still confused by the up. we paid Andres Jimenez. That's still very confusing.
I think it's great.
We never pay anyone.
I love it. You guys basically got a...
I love it if he continues how he did last year.
Absolutely.
I'm afraid we paid him off of 1 year of pay. Yeah. Now, the good thing is if he keeps it up, we got him in a low-ball contract for long term.
Because it's a discount Lindor. It's a huge discount Lindor. I mean...
at a weaker position in second base.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's mainly played second.
Well, I'm sorry. I blame Jeff Passan for that one, because Jeff Passan made that fucking comparison earlier today between Lindor and Jimenez. So I blame him fully, 100% on that.
The good thing is, you got to think, we traded away Lindor for Jimenez and Rosario. Both of,
got you.
Done really well for
that's
us.
True. Yeah.
We absolutely hit that trade out of the park.
Same trade.
Yeah, the fact that we picked up 2 big league players for Lindor, who's dropped off a little bit, more than fine.
Yeah, he came back a little bit last year though.
He came back a little bit, man, but that's still a lot of money. I'm kind of glad we're going this route.
I don't think the contract fits the player yet, but if he has another year like he did last year, then I think and the money starts becoming more.
Let's also put it this way: very few Major League Baseball contracts fit the player. I feel like.
Oh no, very few. I mean,
they're very
Bogaerts
ridiculous.
is what, like 29 years old, and he just got an 11-year contract.
Yeah. Dude, I'm sorry. I love Andres Jimenez, but the fact that he just got $100 million over 7 years, and I'm going, that's actually a good deal, is unbelievable. Because in other sports, I'd be pulling my hair out. You know what I mean?
Right.
But in baseball, I'm like, this isn't bad.
Yeah, no, I saw it too. I was like, damn, that's a steal. Let's go.
I instantly thought it. I saw it. I'm like, 100 million. Oh my god, this is so much. Then I'm like, wait a minute. This is baseball, and this is over 7 years. This is actually solid. This is actually solid.
What is that divided up to?
I'll do the math on my phone real quick. Okay, we'll both do it. We'll see who beats who.
14.2.
14.2. Yeah, that's not bad. 14.2. No, I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, that's a very good deal.
For a second base.
And he's younger, so the only thing is it's for second base. But I mean, he was an all-star and a Gold Glove, so.
Yeah, and you got to pay him. You got to pay him at least 14. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious what we pay Bieber.
Yeah. And also, Cubs made an extension last night. They extended Nico Horner.
Yeah.
Let's go. We're gonna avoid. I think that leads all the way up to where he's free agent of free agent whatever. Time for him to go into free agency.
Yeah.
I think because it's 3 years. So
okay.
He'll enter free agency. I think 29.
29.
Jeez,
that's not bad.
It's like Xander.
You want to do the breakdown of who we think wins each division?
Yeah, I think that.
It's always a favorite.
Next. I think that was coming next.
That's a fan favorite.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right.
Division you want to start with?
Let's start in the AL. Let's start in the AL East, man. Who you got? Are we going top 5? Like, we going by position, or like, are we just going?
Oh, do you want to completely break them down?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We'll do it, but we have to agree. We have to make it an agreement. It's our list together. You know what I mean? So we'll see if we argue at all.
Okay.
Who do you think's winning AL East? I think it's the Yankees. As much as I hate to say it.
I do too. It hates me to say it, but I think, and honestly, I don't think they've done anything to get better. I mean, they brought back Judge. Carlos Rodon's huge, but I mean, you're missing 3 out of the 5 rotation arms to start the season. And I don't know, for period amounts of time too. I mean, when is Luis Severino gonna be on the bump again?
I do agree with that, but I don't think the other teams got better either.
No. No. I don't. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I'm trying to think who made a move in that division. The Red Sox, I mean, they got Yoshida and freaking Kenley Jansen.
Kenley's a little washed, but yeah.
Okay, hey, what about Justin Turner?
Oh, legend.
So yeah, we'll go Yankees first. Second place, I would say probably. You say Toronto?
I'm gonna give the edge to Toronto, but let me word this way. Toronto's doing 2 things this season. They're finishing second in the AL East, or they're finishing 4th. Like just in front of the Orioles.
No,
There's no in between.
Whoa. We might have to disagree there.
Why?
The Orioles are not finishing in 5th place.
No. Oh no.
They are finishing.
No,
in 4th,
I disagree.
No, the
Orioles are finishing in 5th.
No, they're not.
Okay. Screw
Rutschman and Gunnar Henderson are bringing that team to 4th place this year, buddy, and you're gonna love it.
The Orioles. I don't care if you have the Orioles in 4th place. Please tell me who's 5th.
Red Sox.
Right now. Red Sox are 5th?
Yeah, Boston. Yeah.
Oh, Boston was my 4th, but geez,
they're not a good team. They're not good.
The Orioles aren't either, though.
Yes, they are. They're better than the Red Sox.
Lawrence, name me 2 starting pitchers on the Orioles.
John Means and God, they just signed somebody. Did they not? I swear they did.
See, this is exactly why I did.
Son of a bitch. Give me a second.
You had to Google.
I'm not.
Okay.
Maybe I am.
My point is, Orioles pitching is not very good in my opinion. At least it hasn't been in the past.
It's
I
still
still
not good.
always have a soft spot for Cedric Mullins. I still love
Dude,
that
I mean
dude.
that's the team. That's why I love them, man. I love Adley Rushman. I love Gunnar Henderson. I love Cedric Mullins. Like I want them to be good, you know?
I wish they had Trey Mancini still.
Yeah, holy fuck, dude. I'm looking
Like
at
playing
this.
well.
Dude, even looking at the roster, I don't think I can give you a name.
My point exactly.
Like I got John Means here.
Let's just put it this way, though.
Holy hell, dude. Dean Kramer? Like, I don't know. Michael Givens is
All
in
right,
the bullpen.
Lawrence. Here's my bold prediction about the Orioles this year. No triple-digit losses.
No, I agree there. I don't think so. I think they finished fourth.
They
I
avoid
think
the
they finish above
triple-digit
the Red
losses.
Sox. I really do.
All right.
But
I'm content to go to the next division.
yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah. Let's go AL Central. The fucking god. Why are the dude?
The mess.
I know. Can we
mess.
just go? I just want one baseball season to where at least one of the Central divisions are at least competitive.
No.
Just give me one of them. It's been like 2 to 3 years of this shit. Like I'm kind of getting,
it's
I'm
not
getting
the
annoyed.
Well, also the problem is the Central on average pretty much is the worst division.
It's terrible, man. It's bad. Okay, AL Central.
Uh,
Dude,
it's
Guards.
Cleveland.
It's Cleveland.
It's Cleveland.
It's Cleveland.
We clicked last year.
Yeah.
Now second place.
Now that's gonna be tough because
That's tough.
I can't. Now that I do want to. This is a little side note. I will throw this in here. I think it's very interesting. On January 6th, very weird date by the way. But anyways.
I didn't register it until you said very weird date.
But anyways,
You can't do that, man.
oh. But anyways, I did an all divisions bet, and I had the Sox as whatever, you know, whatever, you know, I thought they would bounce back, whatever. They got rid of the drunk, he's out. They'll get through it and everything. They were at plus 130, and I was like, you know, that's interesting. And then I looked at it yesterday or a couple days ago, and it's at plus like 300 now. And I'm trying to think like, what was the big news that made those odds shift that much? And I'm trying to was it the Liam Hendricks? Like, does the Liam Hendricks cancer announcement really, or lymphoma,
No.
I should say, does it really derail the odds that much?
No, I just think people are doing what they did last year. They really like the Tigers again. Thinking, okay, they're going to do a little decent. And then they're going to finish fourth in the division.
I can't, dude. You know,
I think Minnesota finishes third.
second. You think? Oh, so you got the Sox in second?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I was gonna say,
think they do
that's
second.
interesting because I
They
think
bounce back.
I could put the Twins. I could put Twins and Sox second and third.
I could do the same thing as well, but I think the Sox just hold on
And
to
are you
second.
putting?
Just
Did you say
barely.
you're putting the Tigers at fourth?
Yeah.
That team is so bad.
That I know, but have you seen Kansas City?
They're bad too. But man, at least they got at least Bobby Witt Jr.'s there and Vinny Pasquantino. But like anyone else,
that's. I'm sorry, Kansas City would be probably last in
Greinke?
almost any division.
Greinke.
Oh, I love Greinke. Dude, I am rooting for Greinke this year. I have him in fantasy, technically.
Yeah. That's amazing.
I had to do it. He was a cheap pitcher and he'll pitch a lot, so go for it.
Did MLB. I did a fantasy draft a couple days ago.
Nice, my roommates did too.
Oh, I was bad, dude. My team's not good. I fell asleep. I missed 8 rounds of it.
Lord,
I was in the middle of a nap.
Oh, yeah,
I
your
went
naps
on
hit
there.
hard too.
I went on there and my team went pitcher heavy. I got DeGrom and Shane Bieber though, so they kiss my ass, I guess.
I'm not huge on DeGrom though because he always gets injured, man.
That is a big problem. That is a big problem. Hey, nice segue back into this though. Let's go into the AL West. What about what's the division there? What's that looking like? Who's in
Wow, Houston wins the division again.
Marshall? I know.
Wow. Don't say it.
Marshall. I will say.
Don't
Marshall.
say it. Don't say it.
All I'm gonna say all I'm gonna say is the brakes have to fall off at some point, or the tires fall off at some point. the championship hangover has to do something. Out of all
That's
these postseason
fine.
runs, the fatigue has to set in.
Then
And
who
I
gets
think
it?
the Seattle Mariners are just so young and hungry.
No, no,
And
no.
I think they can propel themselves to win the division.
All right, hear
Please.
me out. Hear me out. Seattle finishes second, but Seattle gets the wild card.
I agree. I mean, yeah, but like that's the safe bet, obviously. But like,
Yeah, but it's the
if
real
you give
bet.
me a dark horse on a division, I will tell you 10 times out of 10, pick the Seattle Mariners to win the AL West. If you're gonna
That's
give me a
fair.
dark horse,
That's fair. If
I
I,
will rank them.
but I wouldn't
But yes,
consider him
but
a
for
dark
now,
horse.
if I'm being,
I think they're.
yeah, they're a contender. But like
I think a
over
dark horse
Houston.
is what some. I think a dark horse would be considered a third place team by most people's standards or worse.
Oh, so you mean like the Texas Rangers?
You think the Texas Rangers are gonna be the third in the division?
Marshall, who else is there?
I hate to say it. I think the year finally comes.
Don't.
The Angels finished third. Congratulations, Angels.
Thanks,
By the way,
Angels.
they missed the playoffs again.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're not making it. Hey, bold statement. I will say this. I think
Shohei
Otani
wins
is traded.
MVP.
I think Otani's traded at the trade deadline.
Whoa, that is
I
bold,
think he's
but
traded.
not the
By
not the
trade
boldest
deadline.
thing you've ever said.
No, not the not the boldest. But to back it up and be a little bit more bold, then I think after the Otani trade and the offseason of next winter or this winter, I think Mike Trout comes out and says, "Hey, I'm fucking done. Get me out of here."
I wouldn't blame him.
No, I
It's
think he's
come
getting
time.
that World Baseball Classic's getting him the hunger, you know.
Dude, I'm sorry. You have the two best players in the world, arguably, and you
Yeah.
can't get into the playoffs. It's just sad. I'm sorry,
Trout's been in the
but
playoffs once.
so we're
Ohtani's
pretty much
never
in.
been.
So are we pretty much in agreement, or what? Where do you have the Rangers finishing?
Did I say Rangers third?
Third?
No.
You said Rangers third, and I said
no,
Angels third.
I'll put the Angels third.
The star
But
power's
you know
too
they're
much.
barely above them. The Rangers.
That's fair.
I
That's
will-
fair.
Yeah, no, never mind.
If
I take
it
that
switches
back.
during the season, I wouldn't be surprised.
I was gonna say the last three teams could be all close, but no, because the
No,
Athletics
no.
are
Fifth
fucking
place.
down there. They're
Dude, I want a division of like the Royals, not the Royals, the Royals, yeah, the Royals and the Rangers and the Orioles and like someone else in the NL West.
I think the
or,
A's lose
not
like
West,
115 games this year.
A's are borderline triple-digit losses this year. No, they will. They
They're
will. Take it back.
borderline a triple
No,
A
take it
team.
back. No, yeah, maybe. I like how I keep second guessing myself, and then I think of the roster again. I go, yeah, the Oakland A's are really bad.
They are
this year.
bad. That's a tough one. You name me just one starting pitcher out of that rotation.
Name me one player.
Holy shit, man!
No, it's bad.
Shea
It's bad,
Shea
bro.
Langoliers, baby. Ramon Laureano.
Yeah, this might be the first and last time we talk about the A's all season.
This probably will be. Just move to
Besides, we
Vegas
talk
already.
about the one All Star they get.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be Paul Blackburn too, probably.
Enough A's
Who else?
Please
Yeah,
move
yeah,
on.
okay.
Enough
Do the
A's.
National League now. Let's do NL East. Ooh, this
One's tough.
This one's tough. We could probably sit here for an hour and debate this.
Okay. I have an answer, but I have a secondary to it as well.
I agree.
I do think the Mets win it. Okay,
I think I'm with you.
but they're not the team in the division that goes the farthest in the playoffs.
I will have to. I agree with you there. I agree with you 100% there. I was just about to say the same thing.
Okay. So we're in agreement.
Mets number one.
Mm-hmm.
God, man.
I think it's Philly too. I think.
I want it to be Philly number two, but man,
but
that
Atlanta's
Braves
dangerous.
Team, yeah, that team is dangerous.
I think those are your wild card teams. So
Yeah.
this division is tough. This division's tough, and then you see the Marlins and the Nationals. It's a bit of a drop off. But yeah.
It's been the same. What's sad is it's just been the same story for like the past 3 years for the Marlins. Is they have pitching, they just have nobody on.
Hear me out though.
offense.
But hear me out though. I think the Marlins have a better record than the Nationals this year.
Well, no, they will. I 100% agree. The Nationals are fucking garbage, fucking
Yeah.
fire shit, whatever. They're
They
terrible.
traded everyone. They're gonna stink.
I will.
They're meant to
That
stink though.
Joey Meneses or whatever. That guy is good. I do like him.
They have future guys
Is
that could pan
Steven
out, but I
Strasburg
just
even
don't
on the
know.
team anymore?
It doesn't matter. He's not that effective anyway.
I was gonna say, damn. Like, is he? I don't even know if he's on the team. But yeah, I
Fine.
think Braves Phillies close 2-3, or
Oh,
Phillies
very close.
Braves
You could
either
give me
or.
any of the three to win the division,
That
and I
too.
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
I
then,
just went with the Mets being the one, but I do think either the Phillies or the Braves go farther in the playoffs.
yeah. All right. So then, AL or NL Central.
Hmm.
I know there's gonna be some
I think
blowback on this one.
I think one is obvious, but after that, I'm
Don't
up for
say it's obvious.
debates.
Don't say it's
It's
obvious.
Cardinals. It's
Don't say it's
Cardinals.
obvious.
It's Cardinals.
I would say
Aaron, not a.
I would say it's obvious if you said Cubs.
No, okay. Well, it's obvious for the majority of people.
I
Now,
don't.
please, I'm curious to see who you have number two because I have a
Cubs.
feeling you're gonna say. Ah,
Well, number two. I'm sorry. Number
I.
two, I have Cardinals. Number two, I have Cardinals.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
No, okay.
Well,
I'll be unbiased. If I'm being
I'll give you
serious,
this. I think the
I'll say it's
Cubs
the
will at least
Cardinals.
finish. Uh, I I
I
do
told you the
think
other
the
night, didn't
Cubs
I? What
can
was it?
finish
89
second.
wins.
I don't like the Reds and I don't like the Pirates.
No,
The Brewers only have pitching.
I don't like. Yeah, I don't like the Brewers. I don't get
Their pitching staff's awesome.
the huge boner or the like, attraction towards the Brewers. I just don't see it. I don't.
It's their pitching staff. The pitching staff's
Even the
awesome.
pitching
But
staff
the hitters
alone,
are awful.
just Corbin Burns. Like, who else you got in there?
Wood, dude. Like it goes down. Trust me. The Brewers are good pitching, but they have no hitters. It's the classic like they'll lose a game 1-0. You know what I
They
mean?
traded Josh Hader for peanuts.
Yeah, maybe that was best. Team culture.
That's true. Yeah, that's right. That guy was a racist. Um, what?
Uh,
So yeah. So what was it? So Cardinals.
I
I will say Cardinals, Cubs,
I think it's Cardinals, Cubs, Brewers,
Brewers,
and then
and then fucking hell. I think you could put in.
I don't like
I
either.
go Pirates, Reds. Pirates, Reds. I
All right,
like that. Yeah.
I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you. I don't like
Which
either, but
have
yeah,
you? I don't know. I haven't. I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic here a lot, but
I don't care.
have you
That's
looked? Have you looked into the MLB schedule this year? Because this is the first year with the competitive balance schedule, and they're all playing like different. They play every team now, and it's like
I like it.
I don't.
I'm sorry, but
I don't
as a
know if I
fan,
do
you
because I
want
think there's a whole. I do want that. Don't get me wrong. As a fan, yes, I would love to see because now I can see Mike Trout and the Angels play in Wrigley Field every other season. That's fantastic.
bingo,
That's
bingo.
fantastic. Instead of waiting 5 or 6 years, it's something like
That's
that.
my point.
But I don't like how they took away from how many division games that they do play. Because I think I went
Hmm.
and I think I saw at least it was one team's. I think it was the Pirates. Funny enough, they have a whole month where they don't even play one division game. I don't like that.
I don't like that, but at
I
the
don't.
same time, I don't. I'm sorry. There is a point in the season where I'm tired of playing the Royals for the 5,000th
No,
time.
and absolutely. I think that's why baseball gets a little bit stale, like at the by the end of the year, because it's like,
Plus,
okay,
our
I've
division
seen this,
sucks.
like I've yeah, but that's very true. I should, as an as a, like an NL Central like team fan, and you as an AL Central team fan, we probably should not be having this argument. We should probably be very happy that this is happening because we don't have to get to watch Cubs versus Pirates or Guardians versus Royals every fucking day in September. So this is probably for the
Yeah,
best.
and every time your team loses, it just stings that much more because it's a bad team you're
Right.
playing. That concludes the NL Central
Yeah,
though
let's go
for
to the NL
me.
West. The NL West. Now this is interesting, Marshall, because I really want to know.
I know. I want to hear yours first.
I think it's the
I want to hear
Padres,
yours.
man. I think it's it. I think this is the year. I think the Dodgers are dethroned. The Pods are there. Everyone's forgetting that Tatis is only suspended for the first 20 games of the season, and he's coming back. Uh,
Bold statement here. Bold
I
statement.
let's hear it.
Tatis does come back, but he doesn't play well. But the Padres still are first.
That's a very bold statement. I mean, but that's the thing is like they can afford for Tatis to
No,
not
but
even play well.
Tatis is gonna play solid, but nowhere near All Star.
Right.
Nowhere near it.
I might have
He'll
to
be
stick with
like
you on that one.
he'll be like nah, not I. But I
I
still
don't
think the
think he
Padres
returns
are
to
gonna be it.
MVP type season, but I don't.
No,
I think he's.
I think he's above league average, but that's
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah. Then I'm there with you. I didn't know what we meant by him not playing
Well,
well.
I'm sorry, but when he comes from All Star to league average, that's a big drop off.
That's a big drop. I mean, he was MVP. Why?
I mean,
Who
it's not
won that
Cody
MVP
Bellinger
that
drop
season?
off, but it's big.
Don't. Hey, don't.
I had
Don't.
to. I
It's
had
not a
to.
drop
It
off.
was
You should
too
be
easy.
watching his
It was
spring.
too
His
easy.
spring's been amazing. The past 3 games, he has like 3 home runs. He's killing it. It's done.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Sounds like
I'm
Christian
sorry, but
Yelich.
you seem very salty that you're gonna see Cody Bellinger lighting home runs up in Wrigley Field this year, and I can't freaking wait
Oh
for it.
yeah,
I
you and
can't
Cody
wait,
Bellinger and me and Mike's and
or at least until fucking the end of July when the trade deadline comes, baby.
All right, all right.
All right,
Let's
NL
get him
West.
or something.
We got the
But yeah,
Padres. I think
it's
obviously the
Dodgers
Dodgers are
then
two.
next,
Dodgers are two.
then Giants,
Yeah,
then
and then
Giants. Both
Diamondbacks.
these teams suck immensely, but the
Diamondbacks are way better than
Diamondbacks
the Rockies,
really
I think,
suck.
though. At least I think the Diamondbacks
Yeah,
have
the
at least
Rockies.
kind of a promising future ahead. I mean, they kind of have Ketel
But not
Marte.
this year,
He
in my
sloped off
opinion.
a little bit at the beginning of last year, but he did have a really good September. So I think,
I think very few
yeah,
people will care.
Diamondbacks. I think, yeah, well, yeah, very true about that. But I think, yeah, Diamondbacks edge out the Rockies.
Let's put it this way: Rockies games will be more fun to watch, though.
Why? Why are Rockies games going to be
You-
more fun to watch?
Higher scoring.
That's true.
Lots of points. Lots of points
That's
to be
true.
had.
You get to play the Rockies this year. That's pretty freaking fun.
Yeah.
Man. So now let's go to the playoffs. Like so we got our division winners, from the American League.
Just tell me who you think's coming out of the AL and who's coming out of the NL. I don't want to break down the whole thing right
I
now.
got you. I feel you.
Who's coming out of the AL overall for you?
Uh, huh. It's tough, dude. I really don't. I'll give you this. I think a National League team wins it all. But like out of the American
That's
League,
the easy pick. That's the easy pick.
out of
Yeah,
the
that's the
American
just
League.
American
What the
League.
fuck, man? I don't know. It's like a toss up, you know. A lot of people are probably gonna say Yankees, but I don't see it.
Nope. Nope. I don't see it. I
Um,
don't see it.
yeah, I already said it. They didn't
Hear
make
me
it.
out. You might want to plug your ears. I I think Houston comes out again.
Yeah, I mean that's just
I hate to say it.
yeah. 'Cause
And you
who
know
the
how
hell
Houston
is
comes
that?
out? You know how Houston comes out?
Yankees.
They beat the freaking Guardians in 7, and I'm pissed.
I like that. At
That's
least
how
they
it
made it to
happens.
7.
We make it to 7 because of Jose's a legend.
Yes, he is. MVP Jose season coming up
It needs to happen.
on deck.
No, it's not gonna though.
No.
He'll finish second. That's my bold prediction for Jose this year. He finishes not really that bold, but he finishes second in
I mean,
MVP.
what he finished third in 2018, right?
We're moving up to 2.
That's right. Yeah.
NL though?
I still haven't even said a team. You said Houston. I don't think it even came out of the American League.
No.
I can't think of. Give me Toronto. Give me the Blue Jays. They make it as a wild
I
card.
wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. I'm
Alright.
not gonna root for him.
Now National League. Who you got,
I'm
Monk?
struggling.
I got
I'm
the
struggling.
Padres. I got the Padres. I got the Padres winning the whole damn
My
thing.
gut. This is stupid. Dude, I am between the Padres and hear me out. I know we said they might finish second or third in the division. But I just have a feeling Atlanta's gonna go off in the playoffs.
Dude, could happen.
I just have this gut feeling Atlanta Someone from that division versus the Padres.
Yeah. So your World Series is
Padres,
Padres,
Astros.
Astros, and who do you got winning it all? Padres.
Yeah, because I just can't say the Astros personally. I don't want them to. I can't say it.
Just personally can't say it.
No.
Who do you got? Who you got for winning league MVP in both NL and AL?
I'm sorry. I'm still based off the World Baseball Classic, and Otani just looked unreal.
Yeah, oh God, he did.
He just looked unreal, and I'm sorry. I think he continues the form, so he definitely takes AL.
I can see it.
NL, I have no idea. I'm drawing a blank. Who do you have NL?
I got some. I got some. You're not gonna like my picks. I got some. I got some weird ones.
Let me hear it first.
NL. I'm going Ronnie, man. Give me Ronald Acuna Jr.
You know what? I actually have an NL pick, but it's really basic.
Who is it?
I think Harper does it.
Marco, he's not playing.
Oh, he's not. Yeah, shoot. Nope. I knew that. Jump down brain farts, dude.
I don't blame you.
Ronald's not bad.
I like Ronald. You're not gonna like my.
I think it's wide open. I think it's a wide open race. That's all I'm saying.
You're not gonna like my American.
NL can be anyone. Oh boy, don't say it. There's one name that popped to my mind. Don't say it.
Who do you think I was gonna say?
No, just say it.
No. I want to know who you think
No,
I was
just
gonna
say
say.
it. I will after.
I
will after.
I'm going Wander Franco.
Okay, I can take that. That's wrong. That's up there.
Oh, it's definitely up there, but I don't know. You never know.
No,
Why?
I
What
was
do you think I was gonna
say?
say?
Judge.
I would never say that in a million years.
I know, but that my mind went to the worst scenario.
I would say that if he was a Chicago Cub. But he's not.
No duh.
He's on that dirty freaking team.
As long as it's no one from the Yankees, I'm happy.
Yeah, same. I agree with you. All right, man.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We can do Cy Youngs if you want, but. Yeah, that's pretty set. I think I'm pretty set on the Major League Baseball season that's coming up. But you got you got your own little topics, Marsh.
Okay.
Let's hear them.
All right, this first one's probably the stupidest one. Popped in my mind. You're in the batter's box. Randy Johnson's pitching, and he isn't locating pitches right now. How much, if he hits you, how much money would you take to take a fastball to the back from Randy Johnson? How much money would they have to pay you? Yeah. You get hit by a fastball from Randy Johnson prime. How much money though?
This is the minimum amount.
The minimum you'll take. You get hit in the back from Randy Johnson prime.
Like
because the sucker's gonna leave a well. $500.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'll take 500. Like that's not like it'd be a welt, but it'll go away, and I get $500 out of this situation.
I don't know, man. I think I'm going a little more than that. Or hear me out. This is selfish.
Let's hear it.
Randy comes on the pod. I'll take it for free. Randy comes on the pod.
Yeah.
Randy comes on the pod. I'll take a bullet in the back. That sucker would kill. I watched this. Only popped into my head because the other day I watched the video of Randy Johnson hitting that pigeon.
Yeah, dude, that is still an amazing sight to see. Like I can't believe that
this
happened.
is wild. What a scene.
Jeez. Yeah, that's still nuts. Like the odds of that happening.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
They're not
great. I just don't see that. Yeah, like that is insane.
I know, but I just watched that clip and I'm like, I would not want to take that fastball to the back.
Yeah, it was just a cloud of like smoke, basically, just feathers. The bird, like, was there even remains? Like, did anyone check? I need to know. Where's the body of this bird?
I don't know. It's gone. Disintegrated.
Maybe that's what started the whole government like debate, since maybe when that bird got demolished, they're like, wait a minute. There's no body. And then they realized
this is too many brain cells for me. This is too many brain cells for me to think of.
All right, next topic, my friend.
Uh, uh, top 3 sports venues you want to visit. Any sport.
Any sport?
Top 3 sports venues you want to visit.
Oh
But
man.
I'll start off with one of my 3. I
Yeah,
want to
what's
go
that?
watch Augusta, the
I
Masters.
was literally about to say that too.
That's one of my top
Yeah, that's
3.
up there for me
Yeah.
too.
After this, I kind of want to see a game at Fenway on the Monster. I
Yes, I will
think
say if you do go do Fenway, I've learned my lesson. Don't go
you
cheap.
have to go big.
Go fucking
Yeah.
big. Because my god,
Yeah.
those seats were the worst freaking things I've ever sat on. They
Oh
were
yeah, I heard
terrible.
it's pretty bad.
Oh my god, they were so bad. I left in the fucking
Hmm.
sixth inning because I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, I've heard
And
stories
then
about how
after
bad
every
it is.
break in the inning too, I was just walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's bad. But yeah.
Yeah, and then another one I couldn't think of a last one. Those are just the 2 that popped into my head real quick.
No, yeah, like I'm trying to think, man. Like, if you could now
I'd maybe.
is this present time or can we do old at all times? Because man, if
Oh,
you, I know I hate them, but man, that old Yankee Stadium was freaking awesome, and I would love
okay,
to
I
watch a
could.
game there.
Yeah, I could understand. Oh, okay. Then I know my third. Then
What's
it's
that?
very obvious. I can't believe I hadn't thought of this prior to it.
What's
I'm
up?
going to Polo Grounds.
Oh,
I'm going to Polo. Prime Polo.
Prime
I'm
Polo.
catching a game in Polo.
Oh, that's
Take
amazing.
that back. I'm going to Polo. That's
Oh,
very easy.
yeah, that's a
All
good
right.
one. So if we do old time, so three, I think I do old Yankee Stadium.
Mhm.
Augusta's up there for me too, of course. That's number two.
Yeah.
And then number three, man, um, God,
I don't know. It gets tough. That's why I said it.
yeah, it is.
You really.
It's insanely tough. Um, like I'm thinking of all sports. Like I'm thinking of like a Stanley
For
Cup like
me,
final game would be freaking awesome. But like I don't
I
know if
was
those are
gonna.
top three.
I'm debating. My last thing was I keep debating, and it's not even a specific team all the way.
Mhm.
It's I keep going. At like the NCAA like college basketball or football championship game would be cool.
Yeah,
Especially if you could
yeah.
time it out with the like right year where like both quarterbacks are good or like both
Oh
teams
yeah.
are good in
Oh man,
basketball.
that would be fantastic.
And then the other one it was a Stanley Cup final would be sick to go to.
I think it'd be fantastic to go to too. I think that's still the best live like sporting event I think I've seen live is a hockey game.
Yeah, I
Like
still
the
haven't caught an
atmosphere is the
NHL
best.
playoff game, so I
Oh,
really
that
want
now,
to.
yeah, I haven't either.
I
Well,
I really want to.
haven't really had a chance to, you know.
Yeah.
Ever since I've gone out on my own, the hockey's been freaking terrible.
That's a whole podcast in itself.
Oh yeah, we don't want to talk about it. But yeah,
Mhm.
actually, you know what? For some reason, I don't know why this topped into my game, but you top of my head. But when you were talking about college football and yeah, college basketball, whatever. There was a thing that someone told me the other day they were thinking of was people have having. There's a lot of people saying, I guess, that there's a real chance for Marvin Harrison Jr. to be like a 101 next year in the draft, like go first overall. I want to see what you thought
I
about that.
it's too early.
I don't think it's even
Way too early.
possible because I think with Caleb Williams and Drake May coming in this next year's draft, there's no way you
Bold
pass on
statement.
them
Bold
over
statement.
Marvin
Bold statement
Harrison.
right off the bat. Bold statement right off the bat.
Let's hear it.
Caleb Williams sucks in the NFL. Absolutely stinks the bed.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson's it. Zach Wilson's it.
Wow. Even that deep.
Bad. Bad. Bad.
Really?
And you know what? Yeah, you can quote me later when he's
Yeah.
Hall of Famer.
Right. Freezing cold takes.
Yeah, Caleb Williams, go use this to, I don't know.
I can see it.
I don't see it.
Yeah. I don't see Marvin Harrison going number one overall either. Or you don't
No,
see
no,
Caleb
no. But
Williams.
I see him. I don't see Caleb Williams either. But I do see Marvin top 5.
Oh, easily. I see him top 5. Not number one.
No, one's too much. It's always a quarterback.
It's going to be a quarterback, sadly, or maybe a edge, or maybe a.
Oh, speaking of which, slight pivot before I have two more things left.
Yes.
Lamar Jackson. What the heck's going on?
I
Why
I don't
does
know.
why does no one want to pay this man guaranteed
I
money?
don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand it either.
I don't get
The
it. No one wants
heartbreaking
to pay
news of me
Lamar.
seeing that was Jim Irsay is not a big fan
Oh,
of
I
the fully
know.
guaranteed contracts, which I
I
don't
know.
think that makes the Colts fully out on Lamar because he's just saying he doesn't want to make it a fully guaranteed deal. Like, doesn't mean he
Well,
wants to give him a lot of money still, but I
what's
just
his
don't get
other
it.
option?
This is
Atlanta?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, why are teams not going after this guy? Like, I thought this would be done by now. Like, with how great of
I'm
a quarterback he is,
sorry. You
and
could easily give him like 200 million guaranteed,
he'll go
and then just do the rest incentive based,
exactly.
and he'll sign.
Oh, he'll sign, and yeah,
But no
done.
one wants to give 200 million guaranteed. But I'm sorry,
That's the
that's the
price.
way it is
Yeah,
nowadays,
the
and
market's
he
been
is
set
that
that way.
good.
Yeah,
He's
he
that
was.
good.
There's only been 2 unanimous MVPs in the NFL history, and he is one of them. So, like,
He
why are we
balled out
not paying
last
this guy
season.
money? And he did ball out last season, sadly, before the injury. I don't know if that's derailing the whole. It's also him not having an agent, is also what's been the huge, like, stop in this of why he's not getting
Yeah,
paid. But
but
I
I
feel like
think
that's a
that's
big
not the
fucking.
biggest. I
I
don't
think
think
it's a
that's the
lame
biggest
excuse.
factor. I think it's a lame excuse to hide bigger issues like not wanting to pay him fully
I
guaranteed.
agree. I agree.
I, yeah, I don't know. I just had to bring that up real quick.
No,
'Cause it's
that's
a mess.
great point.
It's a mess. Well, someday someone will
Still,
figure it out.
still praying the Colts do.
Uh, last. All right.
Yeah,
Can you
2 more.
name one thing worse in sports than blackouts?
Oh shit.
I couldn't
No,
think of one.
no,
I couldn't think of one worse
no.
than
It's the
blackouts in
worst. It's the
sports.
worst. Speaking of, I mean, we're getting into April. Like, when I think these like regional sports networks are dying. So
Yeah,
I
Bally
don't know.
Sports and all that junk.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know.
excited to
It's
see
just
how
a
that
mess.
goes.
I had to bring up blackouts for half a second
Yeah, I don't even
because
want to get into that, man. That shit pisses me
no,
off.
I just had to bring it up to half
Beyond.
a second just to acknowledge how bad it is.
They're terrible. Get them
How
off.
bad.
Let me.
Oh, I'm
If I'm.
surprised we have.
I'm sorry, but the thing that makes me
I,
most pissed off about it is if I'm paying for MLB.TV, if I'm paying you already for the subscription, why can't I watch every game? That's what I don't understand. I'm paying and I'm giving you money for it. If you have to raise the price to end blackouts, I don't give a shit. Do
I
it.
don't think that many people would be mad.
No, just do it. I don't have
No,
to. That way, I don't gotta do a VPN just so I can watch the Cubs. Like, it's a freaking annoying.
massively, dude. It's just stupid. I don't know.
All
I
right,
just
what was
had
I
to bring
saying?
up blackouts. But here's a fun one. We'll end on a fun one,
Let's
okay?
do it. Let's do it.
Street brawl breaks out. Bar fight. What MLB player you having your back?
I get only one.
You only get. I'll give you two, but I need
Dude,
one
you
and
know
two.
who
Like rank them.
surprisingly ripped is Tyler O'Neill. That guy is
Tyler O'Neill would be a
freaking
great one.
nuts. Like, he is
I
ripped.
have a bold. You're gonna be surprised who I say, but I want to hear your second first.
My second,
Yeah.
oh no, I don't even. I'll take him at this current age. Give me Frank
All right.
Thomas just for the intimidation factor. You're
Okay,
not
I
fucking me
respect
up with
that.
Frank
You're not
Thomas in my
messing the
corner.
hurt.
Yeah, I got the
No,
big
not a
hurt, baby.
chance. Big hurt. All right, now here's a bold take. Bold take. Rowdy Tellez. There's no chance someone's taking down that round mound. Rowdy Tellez is just gonna be standing there. They'll be pushing him. They'll
No.
be throwing punches
Yeah,
at
you
him,
can't.
and he'll just be standing there taking it.
You can't
And he'll
take him
just
down.
push him over. You can't take Tellez down.
No, he's a
So,
big unit. Like, there it is. You're not getting
So, I want the big unit himself backing me up. Just random thought.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
amazing.
that's all the topics I had.
Amazing. Oh man, is that it? We're all done.
Yeah, that's it.
Man, all right. Well, that
Just
concludes
dumb thoughts
everything.
of the week.
Yeah, we'll see you guys when we see you.
Yeah, see ya.